Hey guys, this is Mrs. Brown, and today we are going to start um, making ideas for a piece entitled I Am. And hopefully, you remember me asking you last week to think of a word that describes who you are with one word or something about yourself. If it can't describe everything about you, at least one thing about yourself. So, the first thing I want you to do is to get a piece of paper, and on that piece of paper, I want you to write some words that say something about you positive. So, at the top of your paper, put I am, or you could put the little semicolons. Now that looks like some other symbol. So, I am. And we're going to write all kinds of words. I know for myself, I am creative. Can't talk at the same time and spell. I'm creative. Along with that would be artistic. I am. I can't say a teacher. We want to use one word. I could say something I do if we are having a hard time with descriptive words, but those are nouns, so let's try it first to stay with it would be adjectives, words that describe ourselves: a creative person, artistic person, a smart person. I am not athletic, but that would be something you could put down there. That would be something someone else could put down there. I could put you are. Or you might be athletic. And hopefully Miss Brown spelled that right. That looks kind of funny. Maybe you are, let's see, dependable. That would be a good word. Maybe you are, you want to stay away from words that are just like happy. Let's brainstorm some words. Word like dependable would be similar to conscientious. So let's think of some other words. And I'm going to give you a minute to stop and think of those words for yourself. After you've thought of those words, then what I want you to do, either on another piece of paper or the back of that paper, is we're going to take this time and we're going to draw some sketches of maybe what that looks like. Are there some symbols for creative? Or would creative just be, for me, would it mean some pretty colors and designs? Are there colors that make you think of something that is athletic? Maybe colors of a team you're on. So what I want you to do next is come up with, sorry, that's from another class, some ideas for the word you've chosen. So, for example, I'm dividing my paper into 4 parts. So if I'm using the word creative, maybe some things that come to my mind are, I could use some of maybe I just like thinking of some really pretty colors. So maybe for creative, I like thinking of just designs. That would be something I would do. And I'm putting some colors together and maybe turning those into some sort of design here. Thinking to myself how I like those lines and how they go, and makes me feel happy. So, and if you were doing something for, oops, that wasn't exactly what I wanted. So that might be something I start doing. So I will sit and take time to think of images or colors that I think of when I think of creative. I could use a symbol. Maybe when you think of creative, you think of somebody, a lot of people think of somebody painting something. So you think of the usual crayon, or you think of a paintbrush. That would always be something you could do. If you're athletic, maybe you play football, so maybe you do want to draw a football with an oval there. And of course I would color that and take some time with it. Maybe you play baseball, maybe you play soccer, and you could try to draw that. These are sketches. Hopefully you all remember that a sketch is just like a quick drawing. I'm probably taking really more time than I should on this. And maybe I do the basketball goal here, over in the sketch that. Real quick drawing of that. Maybe that's something I do. And so I would draw those ideas. If you think of smart, a lot of times you tend to think of pens and pencils. So I'm not quite sure why, but we tend to think of that. So maybe if I'm thinking of smart, I'm going to go over here and draw a pencil. And hopefully these are showing up on here. I hope. All right. And so there's a little pencil for that. I don't know why people tend to think of glasses. I never wore glasses until I got a lot older, but that's a very stereotypical thing people think of. You think of books most of the time. So maybe you draw a book. A lot of times people think of math. You do some math problems on here. 24 divided by 3 or whatever. So that might be something for smart. So this is a lot harder than you think. Somebody said to me, I am introverted. What does introverted look like? Maybe it's you reading a book. You could be somebody who's introverted reading a book, or maybe I know a lot of people like to play video games, or maybe you're extroverted and so you're going to be there and you're going to draw a little quick sketch with you and a whole lot of people. I know that's a very maybe you all are of course that's hard to do right now, sitting down together. I don't know, maybe you're playing games or something. I know board games aren't the thing that's in, but maybe you're doing that with some other people sitting around. So you're just doing your really quick sketch of what does extroverted look like to you, maybe extroverted looks like you're up singing in front of people. Musical, that's another one just came to my mind. Here maybe somebody plays the guitar, or you draw somebody singing. There's all kinds of things that you can do, little sketches and ideas of what maybe that looks like to you. All right, and that's not the best guitar in the whole world, but this is a sketch, so that's all right. So maybe that would be your music notes. Music. So it would be musical. I'm sure that that's not quite right. But anyway, I want you to do some sketches. I want you to take some time right now and do that. And then we're going to take those ideas and put those together with that word. So if you have, let's say you do musical and you've got that word, maybe your next sketch could be writing the word musical. You could always put the word musical on, the lines, the staff. That's it, if I remember correctly. If you were athletic, then you've got that word athletic. I have a silly idea. I don't know why. Maybe that A is reaching out to. Well, that almost looks like a golf club. It could be golfing, or it's a big old foot that's going to kick the football. That does not look like a foot at all. Or that's a hockey stick. That actually looks more like something like that. So maybe, I don't know if anybody around here plays that. I'll probably do something here more likely that it could be a baseball bat down here. Maybe that's what you play and you're hitting that ball. I don't know. Maybe that's what athletic looks to you. So we're all going to take this time and make some sketches and some quick drawings. I want you to not get stressed. These are just ideas, just drawings, just sketches. They obviously, you can tell by mine, are not perfect. They don't have to be perfect. They're just putting down your ideas. So, and there's no right or wrong to that at all. They're your ideas. It's your creativity. It's your word. You could choose to do the word in a special way. For creativity, that just made me think that looks like a C. Maybe creative, actually the word itself. I'm just sketching a quick idea there. And so, I could play around with that. So you don't have any idea what you might come up with if you don't start sketching. Don't overthink it. Just start drawing. Just start writing words. And we'll talk about that together. All right? So take that time to do that right now. And then once we gather ideas, we will take them next time. So you need to make sure you keep them so that next time we can start on our actual finished piece.